Hello, dear friends. Good morning to all of you. You all, like me, might be the victim of one problem and one big stress, that is when we hear anything from anyone about the word politics. This politics is very common word and very popular word, and it is prevalent in everywhere. If you are part of any society, any country, I would say, even if you are staying at home, if you are in the school, if you are in the college, or if you are in the working place, you will hear this word, not any else, but this word you will hear definitely. I can challenge you that no one can say that he or she has not heard this word. And what is that word? That word is a politics. So it is very simple that we hear this word, and this word is not that much stressful. It will not give you the stress when you hear this word. This gives you stress only when the people will try to define this word. And the most stressful thing is, I hope you may know or may not know, but to me, the very big stress for me, since I became the conscious of this word, that what this word actually stands for, I have always felt this stress, even sometimes shocked when the when I try to hear from the people, and when they try to give the meaning to this word. And the most, I would say again, the most stressing and stressful thing for me was when they say that the politics is a dirty game. This may be the case of a layman when you are at home, when you are at family, when you are with family, or when you are with, maybe sometimes when you are with your old friends during your childhood, because we were not that much mature, and we don't know anything, so we can talk any shit. And even what I believe, that we all try to learn the things, and the time comes, and when we got some kind of clarity about anything. But I am shocked, and I feel shocked when I am going to tell you that even if we are the part of a reputed so-called colleges and so-called, I will say, universities, even in the department, if suppose you are working, being a teacher, you all are qualified, you are well educated, you claim that you are well qualified, and you are having knowledge. Even I felt that, despite, or I will say, the keeping political science students, or the political science teachers, or the department, keeping side all these categories, if we will look towards the other sector, you will find the people who are mostly qualified, who are doing well in their own field. They even are the victim of this common saying, that is that politics is a dirty game. So my question to all of you is that, if the politics is a dirty game, then just tell me who we are. And if politics is a dirty game, so what me and you are now, whether as a family, or as a teacher, or as a country, or as a state, or as any, whatever the thing is there, we all are the product of the politics, which means that it is the politics that is going to decide what you will be tomorrow, what you are today, and what you were yesterday. So everything is managed, executed, and planned by the politics. It comes under the politics. Who should rule us? Who is ruling us? How should we be ruled? And what is the best system? What is bad system? And whatever we are going to plan in our future, whatever we are going to become in future, in very nearby future, we are going to decide this as a part of political science and politics. So even if I am going to talk to you with you now, it is also because of my political consciousness that I am going to talk to you, and I am feeling the victim of this stress. This is also just because of that I am in the process of political consciousness. So this word political, politics, political system, political science, don't you think that these all terms needs a proper care these days? Because if you go to the department, if you are working there, you may hear a statement that यहाँ से भाग जाओ, यहाँ काम नहीं करना है क्योंकि यहाँ बहुत पॉलिटिक्स है. What kind of politics is there? It seems that politics is something a witch. It is a kind of जैसे कोई भूत है कि आपको डराया जाता है हमेशा. And if you are planning to join a politics, you are a very good human being, you want to serve the country, you want to serve the people, even you will face this first direction, or I can say first suggestion from your friends, from your family, from yours, even from your close one, who will tell you that don't join the politics. Politics is not made for you. You are not made for the people. You are not made for the politics. This also highlights that we are going to shame, we are going to defend the politics. And then if suppose you are heading any department, you are heading any company, you are heading any system, and if you want to do something well, if you want to do something good for the people working under you or working with you, you will be failed to do that because of the same thing that is being termed as dirty politics. And in future, if you are not able to do that, if you make the leave from that system, if someone will ask you that why you have left this particular system, your simple answer, I will tell you, I'm not going to say that it is the case of everyone, but mostly you will find that the person will say, okay, there was a very, I was facing politics there, so this is not the good place, this was not the good place I felt to do, because he will say you that I became the victim of politics. Again he is going to blame the politics there. So my purpose of making this video is that we need to understand the thin line between politics and something that is happening in the name of politics. Because politics is not that what is happening actually. We need to separate, we need to free the politics from that particular thing. And what is that particular thing? We need to identify. Otherwise, it has created a big confusion among the people, and this is how the good people are not entering to the political domain. Many people want to serve. I'm not saying that the whole country or the everyone in the country or in any country are bad people. I know in every society there are good people, there are bad people. This is not my value judgment, but good people and bad people in the sense that the people who want to do something for the country, who want to do something for the people, who can do well, who can manage well, who can govern well without being, feeling that they want to show their power to the people. No, there are people who actually want to use power as a means to serve the people, who want, who know that power is nothing but just a means to serve the people, to do the best to the people. It is a capacity to do something for the people. If you are being a part of that larger society, and you feel that this is my duty, and then you feel that you can do well. But many people are not entering because of this fact that they have to face tomorrow this thing, that this whole discourse, the very practical discourse, I would say, is that politics is not good, it is bad, it is made for the bad people. Now, uh, I will come again to the same question, that we need to understand the basic difference between politics and something that is happening there in the name of the politics. So what is that? When we say that politics is a dirty game, I say that it is not dirty game, it is politics and game. When we say that it is a dirty game, it is basically politics and dirtiness. Politics is not dirty, but the politics has been occupied, the whole field of politics has been occupied by some dirty people. And dirtiness here, I don't mean that dirtiness means something which is related to कि भाई सफाई नहीं है या गंदगी है. It is not a literal meaning here. Gandagi means when you are not doing the things as per the values of the politics. When we say dirty politics, it means that something is being done harmful, something is being done which is not political. So we need to correct our statements, everyone. This video is for everyone. We need to correct our knowledge, we need to correct our the way we are dealing with the politics, day to day politics. If suppose I am working in a particular department, if I am not able to do well, it may be that I don't have capacity to do that, or if someone is not going to do, if someone is not letting me do that. There are two, we can only think of two causes. One is that either I am not doing well, or I am not able to do that, or someone actually don't wants me to do that. So this last cause, which is that someone don't wants to, or someone doesn't want me to do that, is turned actually as a dirty politics. But this is not a dirty politics. This is that he is not doing the politics well. He is not actually doing the politics properly. We need to do the politics properly basically, and when we are not capable of doing that, we say that politics is dirty. Politics can't be dirty. Politics is a consciousness, is a process of socialization, and a process of a thinking that how we want to live and how we want to do the things, and how we can make this world better for ourselves and for others and for everyone. It is all about the educating ourselves as a whole, as a part of we can say as a part of country, as a nation, as a family. It is always a learning process how to do the things better, to meet our needs vis-a-vis, to meet the others fellows needs. So it is that how we can grow better together. How can we live our lives without harming, without making the life hell for anyone. It is actually a collective high consciousness through which we are going to manage the things for ourselves and for the all. And all this needs number of things that we can say that management. We need state, we need structures, we need a system, and that system has to be fair. That system has to be based on the certain values. Those values, there is a number of values. You all know that what are those values. But in this video I just want to focus on only one thing, that kindly try to give up this mindset and try to communicate this message to all, wherever you find the chance, wherever you find the people, the victim of this thing, that they think politics is a dirty game. You need to make them conscious at your own level that politics is not a dirty game, but we all need to remove the dirtiness from the politics. Basically, politics is something, a valuable job, a valuable service, a selfless job for self, and at the same time for our fellows, for the nation, for the country, for the world, for the nature, for, I will say, everyone that want to live a happy and peaceful life on this earth. I am using the word earth because we need to think holistically. When we say politics is the only way of life which actually connects yourself with the whole, which is the only thing which practically gives you a sense that how I am the part of whole, and at the same time how I can maintain myself in that whole without harming whole, and how I can also maintain myself from the oppression of whole, and how I can contribute as a self to the whole, because I am at the end I am also the part of the whole. So my last talk and my last words will be that we all need to understand the politics right way, and we also need to give the right meaning to this. I know you all know the theoretical, that you all know the very philosophical and theoretical meaning of the political science. You know better than me, but actually my purpose of making this video was because in a very practical trend, what we are facing is that politics has been treated by laymen like a dirty game. So this video is actually for the layman. Here actually layman, I mean, they are not below anyone. They are not, I will say, they are not a second citizens. Layman here means that actually they have the people who lack the knowledge of politics. and it is very common that we all may lack the knowledge of anything. So layman is the man, is the very major mass. They are they they are the real, I will say they are the real builder of nation. They are going to cast their vote, they are going to make the form of a government, they are going to make the government successful, or I will say unsuccessful. So it depends on them, because majority of the people, including me, who may not know the exact meaning of the politics, who always fear of participating into the politics, because we think that politics is a dirty game. So I also tried to think over this, so I came with this video for my fellows who lacked the knowledge, who actually don't know that how much better the politics is as a tool, as a service, as activity, and as a protest, and at the same time as a way of life. Because whatever we do, whatever we think, whatever we are made to think, whatever we are going to dream, and everything is based on the politics. If we don't know the politics, if we are not ready to be the part of politics, even in that case you are the part of the politics, but you are made part of the politics by someone else. ये तो वही बात है कि अगर मैं आपको बिल्कुल सिंपल तरीके से कहना चाहूँगा कि पॉलिटिक्स एक ऐसा समुंदर है, हम सब उस समुंदर में जी रहे हैं। अब हम चाहे खुद को उसका पार्ट माने या ना माने, अगर हमको तैरना आता होगा तो हम अपनी मंजिल खुद तय करेंगे, अगर हमें तैरना नहीं आता होगा तो कोई और हमारी मंजिल को तय करेगा। इट इज़ समथिंग लाइक दैट। So I would like to say you all that everyone should love politics, everyone should do politics. Even if you are not doing, if you think that you are not doing, you are doing the politics, because not doing the politics is also a politics. Not doing anything is also politics, because whatever you are living unconsciously, you may not be conscious, but that your life plan is basically made by someone else and is going to help someone else. So now it is all up to you whether you want to live as a conscious political being, or you want to be an unconscious, or I will say ignorant political being. But you don't forget that we all are political beings. Even if I am making this video, this is also political. If you are going to hear me, that will be also political, because in one other way, the politics is a consciousness, politics is an activity, politics is a protest, politics is a living, when you are living with a purpose. And I will say you, living as a human being, as a thinking person, is always a political person. So why I am saying this, that politics is not a dirty game. You need to understand the need of politics and what kind of the politics we want to do and we should do. That should be the way of looking at the politics. Otherwise, until we will be victim of dirty politics, the dirty will be at the top, that that particular dirt will be at the top and politics will be under that, and the dirty minds and the dirty people will always rule us. I am not going to name anyone here who is dirty, who is not. But if we are not thinking and if we are not going to do this, what I mean to say, that if we are not going to love the politics, we are not going to be politically conscious, and if we are also the victim, if we are going to continue with the victimization of dirty politics and not going to enter the politics and think that we are very pure because we don't do any kind of politics, even this is also a kind of dirtiness in your mind, that you think dirty for politics. In a simple words, I will say, I will end here my talk for today, that if we think that politics is a dirty game because there we find that the politics is done by dirty people, I tell you, we are also dirty. We are also the part of the same dirt in one or other way. How? Because we think dirty about politics. So give up your dirty thinking about politics. Dirty is only dirty. Dirt is only dirty. It has nothing to do with politics. We need to separate between two words, dirtiness and politics. Dirtiness and politics are not the same word. It should not be the same word for us. Hope this video will help you, and if not, I will try next time. So thank you so much. Jai Hind.